Hi, I'm Jessica Sitomer, the greenlightcoach.com, and the number 8 question that I should be getting most frequently, but I'm not, is, what is my uniqueness and how do I get it across? You see, a lot of people are talking about branding these days. It's a big buzzword, and how do they get their personal brand? But they don't understand that every single person is unique, and people are hiring you for that uniqueness, and yet they don't know how to get that uniqueness across because they can't put their finger on what it is. So you want to figure out what makes you unique, because the mistake most people make is that they don't want to get pigeonholed into anything, so they'll say, oh, I can do this, and I can do that, and I can be this, and I'm a chameleon, and what ends up happening is that nobody sees them for the unique person who they are. So I say, my goal is to get you pigeonholed, and then once you're successful at that thing, I can get you out of that, and you can expand what you're doing. So you want to find out what makes you unique, what makes you great. And you can think about 3 things that make you really great at what you do. Now that's how you figure out your uniqueness. But a lot of times, what I've talked about in the past is that once you come up with these 3 things, you start realizing they're not necessarily so unique to your classification, because a lot of people have those same 3 talents, which is why you do what you do. So to get your uniqueness across, you want to share stories that specifically incorporate these things that make you unique. And therefore, people will get to know you. And what will naturally happen is that those unique quirks, or those unique gestures, or the way you stand, or your posture, or the way you speak, like Christopher Walken is very unique in the way he speaks. And there are certain actors that you see out there that have certain postures, or like Jim Carrey is very unique with what he does with his face. These unique qualities will come out when you're telling your stories, because you're not in your head thinking about yourself. You're reliving a moment that you've experienced. So think about what makes you unique, and if you can't figure it out, ask the people around you, what makes me unique? What makes me great at what I do? And get their feedback. And just take it in. A lot of times people have trouble accepting compliments. Take it in, own it, own your uniqueness, and then share the stories that exemplify those qualities in you. And believe me, people will see what makes you special.